Okay, I'm getting it. Hold on. I'm getting it. No, it went on the ground, which is what I'm trying to avoid. Come over here, Doe. Oh, no. Hey, Sue! Yeah, I'm surprised you got the notification that quick. Usually it takes a minute or so before people hear about it. But thank you for being here, Sue. Are you still in Utah? Hope you had a great Sunday. We're about to have some cold weather here. Like cold. Like freeze mornings. Hey, it's Chris. Hey, Chris. Thank you for being here, Chris. So nice to see you. Hey, it's Randy. Hey, Randy. Thank you for being here this evening, Randy. So nice to see you. Thank you all for being here. We might have an interesting sunset because we have the little clouds floating around. We'll just have to wait and see. Yes, it's going to get down to like 30 tonight. 30. I had to go look up my electric heaters. I put them in the shed. I had to go find them. But, you know, it's unusual for us to be this cold this time of the year. And, but it's 2 nights. But I had to bring my potted plants inside. Which is always exciting to the cats of me going in and out with plants in my hand. They get so excited by that. They're like, what's she doing? You know, and I put them in a guest room that they're not allowed to be in. And that's very interesting to them to see me opening the forbidden door. And if you haven't thought of it yet, please remember to give me a thumbs up. That helps you too. Know to push it out to more people. Yeah, this is just this unusual cold front that's dipping down. We're going to go right back being warm. I mean, it's just a couple of days thing, and then we're going to get warm again. But, you know, I still had to bring my plants in. Oh, okay. Well, you pay attention to the road, Randy. Be careful. Don't be looking at the phone while you're driving. I sound like somebody's mother. Don't look at the phone. It sounds like somebody's mother. Be careful. That's just me. I'm the most cautious person in the world. That's just my nature. That I'm just cautious and think about things. Yeah, so they don't like to be moved. My pothos ivy had already like grown. It was attached to the ground. All the vines were digging into the soil. Oh, I hated to pull them up. Hey, it's Betty from beautiful Minnesota. Hello, Betty. Thank you for being here. Everyone, check out Pre-Retirement Days. If you're not familiar with the channel, she makes some great recipes, and she's a sweet, sweet person. And but I only had to do it for 2 nights. But the cat that was going to get the most overly excited by me bringing the plants in and out, which would be Miracle, I put him in my mother's bedroom and closed the door. So he wouldn't be running in and out himself or trying to run in and out. And I just did it to where I could handle a plant at a time. It took a while, but I got it done. I got the plants in. Look, listening to something. Look at there. Princess is alert. She's listening. Yes, Sue, check out Pre-Retirement Days. She lives in beautiful Minnesota, where the best person in my life was from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and the person I was closer to than anybody in the whole world was from Minnesota. I unfortunately lost them a while ago, but her voice and accent reminds me so much of my very good friend that I lost years and years ago, and I still miss her every day. I still think about her every day. She was like a mother to me. And look, oh, we're getting some beautiful colors out here. Look at that, y'all. Look. Oh, the clouds are glowing. I know it doesn't show up, but yeah, Sue, my best friend, and I use the friend, she's more than a friend, she's family, was born and raised in Minneapolis. Somehow or another, she found her way to Louisiana. Well, she somehow or another ended up in California, and her husband was a Marine based, I think, in San Diego. And she met and married him, and he drug her to Louisiana. And her whole goal was like, how do I get back to Minnesota? Well, that's okay, Catitude. Hello, Catitude. That's okay. Just keep listening. I understand people are busy. I almost didn't do a live stream, but I said, you know what? I'm going to be out here looking at this beautiful sunset, feeding the cats. I'm going to be doing all of that anyway, so let's just come on and see who shows up. Because I kind of saw these clouds floating around. I thought we might have a pretty sunset tonight. Maybe, or maybe not. She always said she was going to take me to Minneapolis, too. She says, we're going to go to Minneapolis. I'm going to take you. We're going to go. It didn't happen, but she passed away from cancer before it happened. But maybe someday I'll get up there. My life isn't completely over yet. Let's look at the cats some more. I think people would rather see the cats than the sunset. We don't have every cat here tonight because some of them are just not here this evening. Because Big Tom has been here today. Big Tom, if you do not know, is the troublemaker who shows up all the time. And a lot of the cats just hide when Big Tom is here. Well, hello, Charity. Hi, Charity. Thank you for being here this evening. Oh, wait. Look at what we have approaching. Even before it gets dark. Who is this showing up early? Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here this evening. I truly do appreciate it. Now, is Blossom afraid of the cats? Will Blossom approach while the cats are here? No, I ain't thinking about it. And it's John. Hello, John. Love you, John. Thank you for being here. Oh, there's growling. Hey, it's Kitty King. Hey, Kitty King. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you. It's Blossom. That's what the people in live stream named it, Sue. It's getting to where it shows up here every evening, and people in the live stream got together and decided it should be called Blossom the Possum. Oh, I'm just going almost afraid of the cats. A doe is growling at it, saying, "Get back, get back! I ain't got no time for this chunk." A doe says, "That's my food. Go away." Normally, the possum is not here until after it gets dark. But you know, it's learned that it can find where food is, and I just show up early while there's more. John says there's more cats hanging out in my yard, driving the cat Billy's nut. Oh my God, John, was it one of them? It was in your video yesterday. Yeah, they do get upset when they see cats they don't know. Well, hello, Bashkaran. I'm so sorry if I said your name wrong, Bashkaran. Thank you for being here. I hope everyone had a great Sunday. I had a busy Sunday. I've been going most of the day, trying to get things done before our impending freeze tonight. Our unusual cold weather this time of the year. Well, you know, Kitty King, this is very unusual for us to have 2 nights at freezing. They were saying, oh, we're going to drip your pipes. I don't think it's going to get that cold. I might just find a blanket and throw over my hydrant. I think they're kind of being alarmist for tonight, maybe tomorrow night, because it's been so warm here today. But tomorrow is going to be cooler, so we'll just see. Hey, here's Moo creeping around. I know a lot of people enjoy Moo, but we're just going to have those 2 nights, and we're going to go right back to being warm. Oh, look at those colors. I know everybody wants to see the cats, but trust me, y'all, that is some beautiful colors back there. That is a hot, gleaming coral in the clouds. Aww, Noir was just mean to the kitten. Noir. Noir, don't be mean to that baby. Yeah, we don't have Minnie Moo, Locket. Kazera's inside. Kazera's fine. She's inside. It's Rosemary. Hello, Rosemary. So nice to see you this evening. Thank you for stopping by. Look, we got a beautiful color coming through the trees there. That is just a gleaming coral color. That is beautiful. I wish it would show up on camera so y'all could enjoy it the way I am. But maybe I get too excited by sunrises and sunsets. But I do. I think they're like a piece of art that's going to be displayed with beautiful colors, and we're only going to see it for a few seconds before it goes away. That's how I feel about when I see clouds and sunrises and sunsets. You're only going to see it once. Rosemary, that is the best therapy. Kitchen therapy. It is. I agree. There's no better therapy in the world than kitten therapy. That is gorgeous. Look at how yellow that tree there has become overnight. And it's been very windy today because the cold front's coming in. And look at the leaves is dropped just today. That was not there yesterday. And oh, John, I'm so sorry to hear that. But 18 years is a great life for a cat. It's still not easy. I mean, I think the longer they live, the more you get attached to them. And the possum, you're not going to eat all the food, possum. Go away. Go. Back. 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 You can't have all this food. Back. Get out of that. No, no. No. have seen you, Courtney. Thank you for being here, Courtney. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Hello, Maya. Hi, Maya. Thank you for being here this evening, Maya. Always nice to see you. What the cats aren't going to eat, I'm going to put back into the bag. I'm not trying to, or John isn't trying to, because this is food John, the 4Cat Billy's channel, donated. So everyone, thank John for these cats having this nice big bag of food. Thank you, John. We love you, John. Anyway, but we didn't get it. He didn't send me money to buy a bag of cat food for a possum. It's for cats. There's no possum on the front of the bag. Cats. Oh, we're hydrating. Let's enjoy some hydration. Yeah, Kitty King, the raccoons were, no raccoons. The raccoons are kind of waiting for it to get darker. Possum, I don't know why I showed up early. Yes, Chris, John is awesome. Many of you might see my channel numbers and think she has over 8,000 subscribers. She's monetized. I cannot be monetized because I don't have the right information. So this channel is not a monetized channel. You know, John was kind enough to help me out. And somebody else on here is going to help me out. They said they were, but I don't know if they want to be anonymous or not. So I'll keep it to myself, because I asked John when I received his gift, did he want me to say something about it? So I said, you know, do you care if I say something? Because a lot of people do help out, but they do say, don't tell anybody. I want to be anonymous. And so, you know, if anybody helps out and they want me to give them a shout out, hey, you helped the channel, you've helped the cats, you know, you've helped, you've given this gift, I'll make a video, I'll do whatever you want. But if you send the money or anything through the mail and you don't want me to say your name, I'm sworn to silence. And so I won't say the people who have donated and said don't say my name. But I appreciate each and every one of you. And just you people being here watching is nice, because otherwise I would have no one to talk to. I would be completely alone. Well, hello, Gemini Girl Vlog. Well, hi, Gemini Girl Vlog. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Kitty King, I don't necessarily mind the Blossom the possum. The raccoons are aggressive, and yeah, it's the raccoons that I have issues with. They can be aggressive. Possums will sort of curl up in a ball and play dead, but a raccoon, you know, like that, they'll steal your scissors. A raccoon will steal your scissors. Well, John, you always have my friendship, you know, but I know you weren't looking. I know that. I just thought this bag and the cans of cat food the inside cats ate this morning was because of John. I've heard that, Sue, about the possums, that they eat ticks and eat anything else. I think possums eat everything. I don't know, Maya. Why would a raccoon want scissors? But I got it on camera. A raccoon picked up a pair of scissors and ran away with them. Honestly, I was doing a live stream. I thought you're getting too close. They're snarling at each other. There was two little raccoons. They were young ones, and they were snarling over the food. So I just threw the scissors at them to say, "Hey, back up." And it picked up the scissors and ran away. And I'm like, well, I actually needed those scissors. I don't know what they did with them. So anyway, I think I got another pair of scissors in the house somewhere. I'm going to give my mother a haircut. So I do need to find the scissors. She won't let me brush it. It's getting unruly. I'm doing my first haircut, y'all. She doesn't care. I'm going to give her a haircut. Um, she doesn't care what she looks like. I'm just going to get the scissors and start cutting, y'all. They're all looking at something down there. Now they're looking at me. Oh, but something was interesting. Yeah, you're not supposed to run with scissors. No, John, I got a couple of more pair in the house. I just got to find them. They're in a drawer somewhere. So, scissors, if you get the cheap pair, are not much. So, I just need something sharp enough to open bags. And plus, I'm going to give my mother a haircut. She doesn't know. She doesn't. She doesn't want me to brush it. She doesn't want me to wash it. She doesn't want me to do anything. Oh, John, are you listening? I got to ask you a question, John. Were you really late for spine ticks or were you on earlier? Uh, because I had a night last night, John. I don't know if anybody wants to hear about it or not. Um, because I just saw you come on at the end and say hello, and somebody said, "Oh, John, were you here?" or whatever. Because I couldn't participate in the whole Spine Ticks live stream last night, and so I was just wondering, were you late? Because I don't know what happened real early. John, let me. I don't want to bring anybody down. My mother rolled out of the bed and hit the floor last night. So being on a live stream was the least of my worries, John and everybody else. Literally, I was sitting there in the living room. I didn't hear her hit the floor, but I heard her going, ah, sounds. And I'm like, oh my God, what's going on in there? And she said, I fell. And, well, I know she can't really stand up much anymore. And I'm like, I guess she was trying to roll over something. And she just rolled off on the floor. Kitty King, she was okay. But she was really upset about it. I fell. And I'm like, so I went in there. I'm like, okay, I'm going to pick you up and we're going to get back into the bed. And she was like, no, no, don't touch me. Don't touch me. It hurts. It hurts. Oh, thank you, Maya. Thank you. So she wasn't hurt. I didn't see anywhere where she was hurt because But I said, I need to pick you up. We're going to get back into the bed. And she was like, no, no, it hurts, it hurts. And so I just kind of put blankets around her and did this. And I said, just let her calm down. It was warm last night. So, I wrapped her up and put a blanket around under her, a pillow under her head. And, yeah, but she doesn't want me to, she fights me, Kitty King. She fights me on it. It's not like she like says, no, no, stop, stop, it hurts. Anyway, so I went in there and I was kind of watching spine ticks in and out. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on. So very late in the night last night, I finally said, come on, we're getting up. And she was just having... No, she does not understand, Kitty King. She has no... I'm surprised she was able to say, I fell. And I guess that startled her enough to alert me. I don't know. Because I really could hear her in there. Yes, Maya. That's the only thing they talk about, Maya, on Spine Ticks is sports cards, comics, and sports. That's all they ever talk about, Maya. That's the whole point of it. Period. Possum's back. Which I go there because I'm not interested in sports cards or comics or sports. Because so many people I know are there. Yeah, Jerry. They show Jerry's shorts from the weeks. He saw a coyote and everything. And a different cat. But I've been going there for over a year. It's a great place to hang out and chat with people, because I ain't got nothing else going on a Saturday night. It's just, a lot of people I know show up there and I get to hang out with them and talk and... No, Maya. No. It loves the food. Yeah, John, he's very nice. You don't have to have things in common with somebody to be friends with them. I know a lot of people that I don't have anything in common with, but I've loved them. I liked being with them. We were very different people, but we liked to hang out. Well, hello, Two-Time. Two-Time, thank you for being here this evening. So nice to see you. Spine Ticks is, he comes here to chat a lot, Rosemary. And they just talk about things like, sports cards, sports. And then he does a little thing called Spine Pets, comic books, a lot of stuff toys they buy on the internet, which, okay, I'm going to be 110% honest. I have zero interest in that stuff, but so many people I know are there and we just chat. So while they're talking about their toys, like Jess, I know a lot of you don't know who Jess is, and just a lot of different people we all know. We just get on there and chat and hang out. Yeah, well, John, as much as I love you, John, and I enjoy talking to you for our long conversations, maybe we don't have a lot in common, John, Hey, it's Kendall. Hey, Kendall, thank you for being here. Yeah, toys they buy on the internet, Maya. And they're showing you, well, I acquired this week. I acquired this sports car. They're showing what they purchased and things like that. But, I just go on there for the camaraderie because I'm desperately lonely. Yes, it's a nice place to hang out with YouTube friends, Rosemary. Exactly. Um, sometimes you just, and sometimes they're funny. When people go on there and troll them, they have so much fun with the trolls. When they get a troll, they troll the trolls. So it's fun when they have a troll. Well, Maya, maybe we can talk sometime, Maya. I'd love to speak with you, Maya. I'm very lonely. It's Pippa. Pippa had their first snow. I watched Pippa in the snow. Right, John, we don't have a lot in common. Me and John don't have much in common. We both have cats. We both live in the South, although I live in the deep South. Different lifestyles, different opinions. I still love John. I still love talking to John. We don't have to be the same to be friends. Yes, Pippa, I saw that. So cute in that little carrier going through the snow. I couldn't stay, Pippa, because I was doing things with my mother. She's not doing well, but I did like seeing that stroller going through the snow, Pippa. It was so cute. Looked like a great time. Looked cold. Y'all can have the snow. Well, thank you, Maya. Yeah, it's nice here because I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, Pippa, I've just got a lot going on right now, Pippa, but I saw you were live, and yes, Rosemary, that is true. Pippa, unfortunately, my mother will not get better, Pippa. Um, I think we're getting close to the end, but I don't want to bring anybody down. And I don't want to cry. But anyway, I'm not going to cry. But thank you for your thoughts, Pippa. But no, I mean, I've known people I have the same background with that they don't like cats. And I couldn't really hang out with them because, I don't like cats. But we have the same background. But I've known people who are different from me, but we both have cats. Oh, John, Pippa lives in Canada. I think Toronto. And they've already had their snow. Well, I thank you, Maya. Thank you, Pippa. I appreciate it. I just want this to be a place of happiness, so I don't want to get on here and cry again because I got. Yeah, cats. You can be from totally different background. Cats are a unifier, yes. Hey, Sebastian's here again. Thank you, Kitty King. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you. Rosemary. John, Danielle. Hello, Danielle. Thank you for being here this evening, Danielle. We got a possum over here drinking. Oh, and a nice glow between the trees. Look at that. I don't mind a slight dusting of snow occasionally, but I wouldn't want it as a way of life. Oh, hey, Catitude, welcome back. I love you too, Kitty King. I love all of you so much. Okay. This is bigger. This is a bigger possum, y'all. Bigger. There's the little one right over there. There's the little one. No, I do like the cooler weather. I don't mind it getting cold. Um, yeah, Kitty King, it's the snow on the road I don't like. Oh, I'm so sorry, Pippa. I'm so sorry to hear that. I understand completely, Pippa. I love you too, Pippa. That's a little one, and this is a bigger one. No, don't get close. I don't like it when you get close. Y'all can eat over there, but don't get near my feet. Yeah, everyone, if y'all don't know Pippa's channel, do go check it out. Pippa the cat goes on all kinds of great adventures. Goes on rides, goes on trains. Um, yeah, Pippa, I was wondering why you weren't on YouTube. I did notice you were not on YouTube, Pippa. That you'd always been a great friend, and I'm like, I wonder where Pippa is. Which do a lot of people do drop off of YouTube. Um, and it, I've seen so many people actually get their channel monetized and then leave YouTube. Well, this one's smaller. I don't know. It seems darker. I don't know. Y'all can just decide yourself. But I had a channel many years ago that was a great supporter, and they were from England, and they were trying their best to get monetized and running these long videos saying, please watch. We're trying to be monetized. And suddenly I did not see them anymore. And I actually, about 3 years ago, I made a video saying, hey, do y'all know what happened to this channel? Because they actually did achieve their watch hours to be monetized. They were called Our Crazy Cats. And suddenly they just disappeared. They didn't make videos. They didn't watch videos. John, I picked up as much of it as I could, John. Okay? But it was I don't know if y'all are familiar with the channel Our Crazy Cats. And they made very interesting theatric cat videos, and they were funny. And suddenly I didn't see Our Crazy Cats, so I made a video saying, hey, anybody, can y'all tell me what's going on with Our Crazy Cats? I don't see them anymore. And somebody said that there was a family member, I don't know if it was their mother or grandmother, the person was saying, but they had to stop doing YouTube to take care of a family member, which I understand completely. Yeah, that's what I understood, Pippa, that they were going through something, even though they were working hard to be monetized, which they did achieve monetization. And but when something happens in family, it's hard to be really active on YouTube. And but I have seen nothing from them. I don't know, over 3 years. And Well, thank you, Kitty King, for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Um, I hope you have a great week, Kitty King. Love you. Bye bye. Yeah, but at this point in time, because I know I can't be monetized because I don't have the information to be monetized, I do this to be with people. This is how I am my only opportunity to be with people. Sometimes I go into Walmart, I might run into somebody. A lot of people who worked with my mother at Walmart still work there. And they're like, hey there. And they don't know me, they don't know my name, but they know who my mother is, Miss Betty. Miss Betty. And like, hey there, how's Miss Betty doing? I'm like, how do you answer that? I'm like, oh, she's not really doing great, you know. How do I explain to all these people she worked with what's going on? And or sometimes, a lot of times, cat camaraderie. Here's another example of cat camaraderie, that I can run into people in a cat food section. I don't know them. They don't know me. And we will strike up a conversation. This has happened to me several times. Oh no, damn raccoon. Get out of here. Look at him. Well, I think it's all gone. You're too late. Anyway, that's back to my running into people at Walmart who are cat people. I have had so many long conversations with people in the cat food section just talking about cats. Oh, my cat likes this, or my cat won't eat that, and oh yes, they're so picky. And I'm like, well, they'll have a young cat, or we have a kitten, or get out of here. God, you're so aggressive. I can't stand the damn raccoons. Go! I don't have time for y'all's crap tonight. The scissors are gone. The scissors are gone. I wish I could find them. Those were my outside. Oh, well, I spilled some. Look at them. Scooping it up with those feet. You give me a look. I'm watching you. Yes. Get out of here. Throw this bowl at you. Throw another bowl at you. You don't care, do you? You're not even afraid of me. Oh, good Lord. Throw something else at you. It just thinks I'm trying to feed him. It's just looking at what I'm throwing at it. Yes, Catatooth, that is true. I've had great conversations with people. I mean, for over 20 years, 25 years or more of buying cat food. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my God, they're out of flake fish and shrimp. That's what my cats love. And we just strike up a conversation that they could be young or old or man, woman. I've had so many great conversations with people in the cat food aisle. We got cats in the chair on the blanket. The raccoons are gone. They see that there's no food. That's how you get rid of them. Just don't feed them. That's how you get rid of them. We have Princess and her little baby. And who's this? It's Essie. It's Ethereal. Hey, Ethereal. And there's Noah, little Noah. There we go. Hey, it's Judy. Hey, Judy. Yeah, Catitude, I was buying from Chewy because they have a better selection. But, when I ran out of money, I could only get it at Walmart because I get the 10% discount at Walmart. Well, Gemini's back. Hello, Gemini. I hope you had a great weekend, Judy. Thanks for being here. Hey, Pippa, call him anything you want. Just don't call Ethereal late for dinner. You know, Maya, I do have days where I feel like, yeah, I do need to avoid humans, but well, Catitude, not around here. Our Walmart, plus I get the 10% discount at Walmart because my mother worked at Walmart for 30 years. So she has a forever discount card. It is cheaper for me to get at Walmart. Now, if I were to go to Dollar General or local grocery store, no, it would not be cheaper. But, you know. Oh, no, don't turn the bag over. Look, Princess. Princess. No, don't turn the bag over. No, 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 Princess. No. Kitty, kitty, kitties. Y'all want some more? I'll give y'all a little bit more, but you'll have to eat it because we're not trying to feed possums and raccoons. But just a little bit. I can't find the opening. Okay, just a handful, okay? Y'all gotta eat it though, because I'm trying to not attract the raccoons and possums. Okay, that's a Ethereal, Moo, Zinfandel, Unnamed Kitten, Noah, us little Noah, and Princess. Oh, Rosemary, that's so sweet. Nothing's better than being with your kitty. Pippa, you can call him anything he wants. He doesn't care. Ethereal does not care. Call him whatever you want. Hey, Connie. Thank you for being here, Connie. I appreciate it so much. Look. I hear something. Look. Oh, that cat just took off because it heard something. Well, that cat just took off running and now it's meowing. Huh. I don't know what it heard. No, y'all, I do understand. I wouldn't want to be around a lot of people constantly. I do need a lot of alone time, but when I do a live stream, I sort of expect who's going to show up. Um, I sort of have the same people show up to hang out, and there are people I like to hang out with, and that's the main reason I live stream. And it's Lewis. Hello, Lewis. Thank you for being here this evening. So nice to see you. At least I got rid of the wildlife, the raccoons and the possums. I'm not trying to feed the whole wildlife community around. And I spoke too soon because here comes a raccoon. See, I just said I got rid of them. And it's trying to circle around and see how it can get close. No. I'm trying to feed the cats. And look at this. Get out of here. You can't have it. Nope. I'll take it up. Nobody's getting it. Oh, you can't get rid of them. I'm not here trying to feed the whole wildlife community for you know it. The yard will be full of critters wanting something. I'll put it back into the bag. I want this to be for my kitties. They can go out and they will eat roadkill. So, you know, and there's plenty of roadkill they can go eat. So, they should go do that and not eat my... The cat food is easy. It's like if somebody were throwing out free food and y'all found it. Like, hey, I know where there's a buffet. I can go eat it every day for nothing. And that's what the cat food is like for them. So, yeah, I just gotta get them out of the habit of showing up here. Blowing. I can feel the temperature plummeting, y'all. That wind is getting cold. Let me see what we're down to. I might need to update it. Because I can tell the temperature is dropping. We're supposed to be like 32, right at freezing. Let's see. Let me find the temperature thing. That's not current. I can feel that wind is getting cold. Colder. Well, we're down to 53, but it feels like 51. According to this, we're supposed to be 31, which is cold for us at this time of year. Tomorrow night, 29, but then we're gonna right back into the 50s at night and close to 80. This is just a 2-day thing, y'all. But I had to bring my plan, so yeah, we're gonna have a weird 2 nights here. But that wind is. I haven't felt cold wind like this in many months. So anyway, it's very unusual. Hey, it's Icon. Hi, Icon. Thank you for being here this evening. So nice to see you. Hope you're doing well this Sunday. Well, we did have one cat come back. That's Princess. Little Princess needs a snack. Yeah, there's a cold front's going to dip down through the whole eastern part of the United States. Out west, I think it's still supposed to be warm. Oh, Pippa, bundle up. Y'all stay cool. Warm from the cold. Try to stay warm. Yeah, I haven't felt temperatures like this in many, many months. So I did go out and look for my heaters. In my shed, I have the heaters to put next to my mother's bed. I got this little electric heater, and it does put out quite a bit of heat. I went and got it. Oh, I put it inside. I thought it was on the back of the car. But anyway, I get the small table-side electric heater. And I know where the tall tower type heater is. And but still pretty warm inside. So now they're into stuff over here. Are y'all taking my chair? No, it's my chair. My chair. No, y'all got that blanket. My chair. My chair. My chair. But yeah, I can bundle up and stay warm. I'm just gonna try. So that's the cat's chair with the blanket. But they want to sit in my chair. I guess I warmed it up with them. Yeah, I made the chair warm. Y'all already ate. If I put out more food, we're just going to attract the raccoons. Oh, there's no wall. I still hear the crickets though. It hasn't got too cold for the crickets, but once it gets cold, we won't hear the insects like this anymore. So after that, if it gets really cold tonight, we might not hear the insects as much. I can barely hear them, but I still hear them. Hi there, Effie. Effie's here for a snuggle. Hi there. My baby. You need your snuggies. Go get your snuggies. Here we go. There's Effie. Anyway, I gotta go in and make dinner and try to attempt to get my mother to eat. Um, she can't really feed herself much anymore. I have to do the feeding. So, anyway, I do thank each and every one of you for being here. Pippa, Maya, Judy, of course, John, and Lewis, and um, Rosemary, of course, and Icon for stopping by, and Catitude, and Kitty King, and Connie, and all of you. If I missed you, I'm sorry. But I really do appreciate each and every one of you for being so kind and stopping by. It really does mean a lot to me. And I love you too, Pippa. So, yeah, I got to go try to cook dinner, try to find something she'll eat, and get the heater all set up for her. And thank you all so much. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope you all have a great evening. And if y'all have time, go watch one of my videos. If you don't have time, that's okay. I understand. And I do like hanging out with every one of you. If I didn't, I wouldn't be doing this live stream. So, I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Good night, everybody. I hope y'all have a great evening. Bye bye.